there was a lot of things going on that shouldn't have been going on. And this time they've said, Charlie, you need to keep very quiet. I went, okay. So I know that certain things have been happening. And then there I was, somebody sent me what Wolverine was saying. I said, well, brilliant. I spoke to Wim Vischer, who's a good lad. I have a lot of contact with in Holland. And I spoke to Becchio, who's actually listening here in the background down in the corner there. I spoke to her and I said, can we get hold of Wolverine? Because I'd love him to come on my show and basically say what you've been saying in public about what's going on. Look, you and I have many, many times have had people slate us. We're out there trying our very, very best to find out the truth. Sometimes we get thrown information that's not true to mislead on purpose, but most of the stuff we get is accurate. On the odd occasion that we get something wrong, because we've been told to be used as a decoy, I never have a problem. I'm sure Wolverine doesn't, but this information that Wolverine's been putting out there, I know to be accurate. So I thought, I'm not allowed to tell you, so I'll get Wolvie to tell you himself.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Charlie. You put me in the deep end there, mate.
Oh, exactly. No, I love it.
All right. What I can tell you guys, it's something Charlie, I haven't discussed in the channel, right? So,
yeah.
Well, I might as well just tell you, guys. First of all, actually, the off-ledger accounts, okay? These are off-ledger, okay, if you know what I mean. They've been paid, okay? They've been paid and people have received the quantum cards, right? Why do I know that? Because one of my contacts who is part of a Jewish table, very high up, right? And he's got a contact actually in Manila. And this guy is very high up and he's got contact with the general, he's got contact with the Dragon family, and he got paid spendable money with the quantum card, right? And what I've been receiving say that Manila is finished, it's done, right? And they're going through actually through different cities, I guess you want to call it, like Zurich and then Reno and all that. That's the off-ledger accounts, okay? They've been done, okay? I don't know if you heard that, Charlie, or not, but that's what I've been hearing, right? And what I've been hearing actually, the other scenario is that the paymasters, right? And just recently, they're saying that the paymasters have told some of these people in Brazil, in Costa Rica, Colombia, right, saying that they get ready, guys, right? We're just be on alert. We're really close to get this done, right? It can be any day, it can be tomorrow or anything like that, right? That's what's happening actually in South America. I'm Latino, guys. In case you don't know, I'm from Chile, South America, right? And that's what's coming from there. Now, T1 account. I don't know if you heard this from have you heard this, Charlie, or not? But T1 account, right? It's just about ready now, attention to explode right now. Right, that's actually a huge group that's coming from South America and Colombia. That's a Pentecostal group, right? And they're about to now to get this release by next week. Actually, by Monday, they should be distributing actually to the leaders and to all members. So that's definitely happening, right? We'll be getting so much disinformation, Charlie, actually from that platform, but now we can nail it down. What's really happening on that particular platform, right? So. We got that from the leader. Now they're ready now to get this done actually on that particular platform. And that's basically what I have, guys. It definitely things are happening behind the scenes, right? Tomorrow we should be getting some more action, I suppose you want to call it.
Yeah, well, look, for people who have the ability to read between the lines, I can't talk about T1 accounts.
Okay.
That's why Wolvie's on here.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for throwing me.
It's an absolute pleasure. But that's what I'm prevented about talking about. So it's when you were talking, what you said there is very, very accurate. The one thing that has become very, very clear is that when we had funds that were available to certain people at the end of last year and the beginning of this year, it was in fiat currency. What we're now talking about is asset-backed currency. And that's the big difference, because fiat currency will go to zero. And this is how you take the power away from the deep state, the cabal. Over the last month or 6 weeks, 200 banks and central banks have gone insolvent. You're talking about major banks that will run out of money by the 1st of June. America, as a country, will run out of money by the 1st of June. And this is all collapsing the old system. These people are only powerful when they've got control of the money. Well, they're losing control of the money right now. They've lost control of the money. And for anybody that was watching my show that I did earlier, in fact, it hasn't even come out yet. It will come out the middle of the week with Adam and James. China is now taking over. All right, buddy. Oh, Justin wants to pop in and say hello.
Hey, Justin, how are you,
He's
mate?
had a haircut.
Coming all of a sudden, you know, it just boggles the mind. That's all. And what can I say, mate? In my channel, mate, I've told everyone to lift up their vibrations, right, and to avoid as much conflict as you can, because it's just incredible the amount of hate that's coming through. Actually, in some of these channels, it's incredible.
It is, but they're desperate. They're absolutely desperate because they're losing. You know, we had it on very, very good authority the other day about George Soros and Klaus Schwab, that they've paid 1 million trolls to try and infiltrate and stop the truth coming out because it's affecting their agenda.
Yeah.
Now, if you can afford to pay 1 million trolls, that's a lot of money. They're throwing big money at stopping us, and it's not happening. It's not happening at all. People are coming together. They've tried to infiltrate us. We've had a number of truthers who pretend they're truthers, who come in specifically to divide. It's very, and this is where I'd say to everybody, the easiest way to know if a truther is right or wrong is to go within yourself.